How's my hair? How's the lighting?
So good.
Yeah. I've been licensed since June of 2013, so with that, just over 5 years. I was getting out of the military, Marine Corps, and looking at some next options. So of all those options, looking at business school and general management roles, sales roles, nothing was really exciting. Oil and gas, all those type of things. And actually, John Stegner, who's a York Castle agent, was my wife and I's real estate agent. We bought our house and stayed in contact with them through those few years. And when my wife and his wife had coffee, she brought it up, and it kind of started that conversation. And then here we are. I would say maybe not any one particular person, but a type of person inspires me. And I'm always jazzed by people that are the risk takers. People that, you know, kind of just get outside their comfort zone and say they want to do something, and then they just go out and do it. And people that are comfortable failing too inspire me, because that's something that I am actually fearful of a lot of times. I'm always thinking like, well, what if I fail? What if I fail? But when I read books about people that survive these crazy situations and do these things, or even just business owners or companies, people that have built businesses, and they've gone out there and just kind of put it all in. I mean, those are the people I want to be like. Dream listing, wow. I don't think I can have one here in Colorado, frankly. I think it would be by the ocean. Something like on like the Malibu coast, on the hills, like overlooking the Pacific. I mean, that would be awesome. But if I had to pick another one here, I don't think price point would be a thing. I think it would be more what kind of cool gadgets or unique features were in the home. So if there was like a secret, you know, library or something in it, or like a secret staircase, or an awesome wine cellar that they'd let me sample the wine in, you know, stuff like that. That'd be pretty cool. First thing would be, you know, treat it like a business. This is not well, I mean, it can be. You can make the job whatever you want it to be, but if you really want to make this a great career, do it full time, and do well, you know, you've got to get up every day. You've got to show up. You've got to do the work, and there isn't any kind of secret to it. I'm embarrassed to say this, but the Bachelor House is pretty amazing in LA. So not that I've ever seen The Bachelor or Bachelorette, but from what I hear, those homes are pretty awesome. I would like to have a few different properties. One, I need a mountain house. I love the mountains, obviously Colorado. Definitely need some sort of tropical beach destination. You know, with all those, there's no size requirement. I think comfortable would be awesome. Big enough to house some guests, the family, and to be in a place with awesome views. I think something in South America, like Argentina, would be cool. There's an awesome place I went to called Bariloche in the Patagonia region, Northern Lakes region, and just the most beautiful place I've ever seen on the earth. So having some place like that, or something in a place like that, would be pretty awesome. A couple popped to mind only because we love watching Disney movies with our kids. So, you know, Elsa's castle in Frozen is pretty awesome. I don't know if I could live there though, because it doesn't seem very comfortable. It just looks really cool. But then the Beast's castle in Beauty and the Beast is pretty amazing, and his staff seems pretty awesome too. So I'd probably go with either one of those two. When I was in 5th grade, our teacher was like, hey, we're going to establish goals for like our next year, for the next whatever life, whatever it is, 5-10 year goals. And one of my goals in 5th grade was I want to graduate from the Naval Academy in 2006. And I want to graduate from my high school in this particular ranking, all these things. And those came to pass and it all happened. So that military mindset, like it was in me since I was a kid. So I always wanted to be either a pilot, like when Top Gun came out, I was 4 years old and I was, Tom Cruise, I wanted a motorcycle and a leather jacket and fly F-14s. But then it transitioned to being a Marine, just based on my experiences with some other Marines I had met. And, now I got to experience that and do all of that. And now I'm living the next dream. Wow. Do you want me, this house? I'm not gonna lie. This is a terrible house. And if I was your buyer's agent, I probably wouldn't recommend doing anything here. But as your listing agent, I think oceanfront is pretty popular. So especially if, let's assume we're in Colorado. This is a lake. Lakefront property is pretty desirable. But the only thing that's going to sell this property is the price. So let's just let's not pull any punches here, and we'll just say that this home sucks, and we're going to list it at bottom dollar, pennies on the dollar. That way it actually moves. So that would be my recommendation. Some companies are designed to just hold people there who maybe are doing it part-time or as a hobby. Other companies like Your Castle, they're going to have a focus on standards, some minimum production requirements. They're going to have a focus on developing agents personally and professionally. They have an emphasis on training their agents to become just better advocates for their clients. And I think from an information standpoint, to be able to convey confidence and clarity in maybe a confusing market sometimes, the information that's given to Your Castle agents is by far the best available in the metro area. So I think ultimately all of that comes together to create a situation where you have the greatest advantage as a customer or consumer using one of us.